Welcome to the Armchair Sports Guys. I am GJ Mitchell here, joined with what was it? Fox Force 5, I think it is, right? Fox Force 5
7.
here. Fox Force 5, bro. Come on. Really?
Oh, what?
Nobody gets
What?
I thought it was
Fox Force 5. I really have to explain this Fox Force. We're 13 seconds into the first Armchair Sports Guys right now, and here I have to explain Fox Force 5.
This is like the
Ever
time
watch
George
Pulp Fiction?
told all of Lowly hated
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Pulp Fiction. Fox
I'm with
Force
you.
5.
I'm with you now.
Yeah, when
Took me a second.
Uma Thurman had to figure out, tell him the joke, and
Yeah.
there were fours because there were fours to be reckoned with. 5 because there were 5 of them, and Fox because they were all foxes. Fox Force 5.
We're now a minute in, and we wasted a minute of time.
Very uninteresting.
Very uncool. You're being very
My bad.
undude.
My bad.
Sorry, Gov.
So welcome to the
Fox
Armchair
Top
Sports
5.
Guys. Fox Sports 5 here because screw all you guys. I'm going home. Matt, Sean, Mike, and Rich. Again, thanks for joining us. Again, please, if you want to follow us, get a hold of us. The Armchair Sports Guys on Facebook, The Armchair Sports Guys on Instagram, Armchair_guys on Twitter. Also, send us some topics on our email, thearmchairsportsguys@gmail.com. And we will get back to you and get you some topics. But
That's a lot of info.
today's topic is sports, man. Freaking sports was back.
We're
this
getting there.
weekend.
We're getting there, baby.
You had Bundesliga soccer, German soccer, if you don't know what Bundesliga stands for. NASCAR was back and not the virtual race. And golf was actually back in a charity tournament. So question around the horn, and Sean, I'm going to start with you because on my screen, you, sir, are on the top left. So did you watch anything this weekend?
No, not really. I was outside Saturday.
Okay.
A little cookout thing. Just
Nice,
four of
nice.
us. But
All right.
I caught some of the highlights of the golf. I on the radio I heard who won NASCAR and Bundesliga. Not really my thing, but
Okay.
I heard
But it's Buddha, you think?
I heard some scores. I heard some scores on the radio while I was
Some
driving.
things.
Okay.
There's some things.
So you stayed pretty
Thanks.
much away from
Yeah, I wasn't really
soccer or
watching
sports
too
in
much.
general.
Well, I wasn't really watching TV at all, so that'd be the reason. But
All right. Matt, how about yourself, sir? Because you're the next one down on the list. Did you watch anything this weekend?
George, I'm going to be honest. No,
Yeah.
I did not.
I mean, no,
Things.
Scott.
I walked out
things.
Sunday morning and I saw that the Bundesliga was on, and I'm like, what is this, a replay of like Division 3 soccer, like from like 2009?
Bro, are you
And-
shitting me?
Yeah.
Wow.
Aren't the
This is
Germans
becoming
national champions recently?
Dude, so I am going to
World Cup
interrupt all of
champions?
you and say straight up right now, as much as I'm a soccer fan and I love the English Premier League and I'm a huge Liverpool fan, the Bundesliga, pound for pound, is probably the best soccer league in the entire world.
Germany?
Their German soccer league, the Bundesliga, is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. There's a reason why the Germans are one of the top teams in the world competitively every year for the World Cup. Now, granted, club soccer is different than soccer, for your country, but still, the German way of playing, which is taught sort of throughout the Bundesliga, is phenomenal, and it was unbelievable. I would love watching that, but apparently, I'm the only one. So Matt's 0 for the weekend. Sean went 0 for the weekend.
Hey,
Mike,
I scored high in other categories, pal.
yeah, nice tan. Mike, what did
not
you
that
watch any
category.
sports this weekend?
Well, as you know, George, I think we spent some time together.
We did.
Very, very, very minuscule
Oh,
amount
what
of time.
category is that, boys?
The
Squirrel
Bundesliga,
hunting.
actually.
The
Or it's-
Bundesliga, exactly.
The
Yeah.
Bundesliga. No, actually, to be honest with you, I didn't catch
Backdoor
any.
league.
I caught none of the soccer. Didn't even know golf was on. I'm waiting for that. Is it the Tiger Woods Tom
Next
Brady
Sunday.
thing? Is that happening?
Next
That's
Sunday.
All right, so I thought that was
coming
it. I did catch some of the NASCAR. I'm not usually a NASCAR guy, but I caught
Okay.
the first kind of 15 minutes of it.
Caught the
got
first
bored
lap.
because I don't care for it, and then I caught about the last half an hour, and it was pretty interesting to see this. And pardon the noise, Kevin Harvick won, and seeing this with no reporter behind it. And as he talked, he was kind of doing one of these, there's no fans.
Yeah.
It's quiet. So it was a little strange not seeing a stadium of 100 and plus thousand people there. But we got something. We get some.
Yeah.
We smelled the pie of sports. I mean, hopefully it's coming back soon, but not looking good for
Yeah.
some of the teams.
Rich, how about yourself? What did you watch anything this weekend?
Nothing that happened in the last 15 years.
Okay.
No, I'm not a big golf fan. I didn't even know they were golfing. I heard about the results of it. I heard about the winner of the NASCAR race, and didn't really notice the soccer.
One thing that could make the racing exciting, that if you had one of those big bass, Mike, and you just turn the bass like all the way down, the treble all the way down and the bass all the way up and sat on that thing, you probably would have been like Molly Shannon in Talladega Nights, The vibration of the car running up my legs.
Can I borrow it sometime?
Sure. Mine's out for repair after this weekend.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Couldn't focus on golf after that one.
But you were putting, though.
Yeah, you're night putting, right? Nice job. Nice job,
Thank
Mitch Cumstein.
Thank you.
I was going to bring up Kevin Harvick, the number 4 Ford car won. That was the Real Heroes 400 in Darlington. Coca-Cola 600 coming up this weekend in Charlotte Motor Speedway. I did not watch any of the NASCAR. I knew it was on. I didn't watch it. I certainly had the Bundesliga on as a big soccer fan. I had it on in the background while I was editing and doing a bunch of different things, on a Sunday and breakfast and all that. And then I had the golf on that I kind of watched. I was mostly, again, without watching NASCAR, I assumed NASCAR was the same as golf. Was the same as soccer, where it was just played, right? The fans were not there. It didn't matter. It was interesting to see and hear soccer because you could hear the guys talk to each other and say, here, or it'd be like, center, or cross. So you kind of heard those, and some of you heard in German, some of you heard in Spanish, but you kind of heard little things and that was neat. Like, again, what I want to hear in like hockey, when I want to hear in basketball, a guy cutting, or you see a guy, you want to hear that. You want to hear the chirping of a guy,
So does Matt
in a different language.
Right. When guys scored, though, there was a goal that was scored in one of the games I was watching. And they actually celebrated. It wasn't like they did, elbows for high five. Like, they high five. Like, he jumped in the guys. Like, it was kind of neat to see that the players understood that, yes, it's
social
back. Yes,
distancing thing.
Yeah, but you know what, though? They also said that be damned, and we're just going to be an organic. And that was an organic, like, celebration. Like you've heard that the MLB's come out and said that they're putting something together where you may not be able to spit or chew seeds out in the field. And it's like, how do you take that natural part of the game? And whether it's disgusting, and it's irrelevant. I don't care your status on it. But it's a natural thing, exactly. How do you step out of the box? Grab your junk, take a spit or whatever, and then get back into the plate and look down the third base to see what the sign is. Yeah, that's the natural, exactly. That's the natural part of it. And it was kind of cool to see the players understand that and then just react, to a goal. Not go, oh my God, I can't celebrate, I can't do anything.
Well, that's just it. Is that the natural part of it? I agree 100%. I love it. I think it's great that people we can still do that, but there's gonna be people in the stands and looking at it. And
there was nobody in the stands, which is kind of funny.
I'm saying, but going forward, if they bring it back, the people say, oh, he spit.
No, I think the people in the stands are going to be in the stands because they want to watch it, and they're going to be as the same thought process as the athletes of this whole thing. Be damned. You're either going to get it or you don't. You're going to get sick or you're not. And generally speaking, as long as you're clean and you're smart about life, sitting in the stands cheering for your favorite team, club, whatever it is going to be the same as it was pre-COVID, right? As long as you're not an ass and you're not licking the person next to you, a la Brad Marchand, then you're going to be okay.
Good
right?
strategy, though.
Oh,
Good
hell,
strategy.
it's a hell of a move.
See how it pays off.
God, let's see how it pays off.
Psychological warfare.
Yeah.
Got a ring for it.
Now I will tell you, without watching NASCAR, but believing and understanding, it would probably be similar to soccer, where again you don't need the fans. The fans are irrelevant in NASCAR anyway. Soccer was cool to see and hear nothing, right? I was fucking disappointed with golf. Hey, there it is. No.
According to
Eyeballs on
George, you
that.
can't do that no more.
Matt, was that picture from your house this weekend?
That's
Yes.
That's a personal foul. 15
Treble
yards.
all the way down.
Man
Base
goes
all
to
the way up.
second. Man goes to second base.
Yeah, exactly.
You sit in the box for 2 minutes though.
Look at him. He's a spinner.
Exactly. He's a quitter.
Hey, he just spit.
Like I said, I was thoroughly disappointed with the golf.
He just spit in my mouth.
And I was thoroughly disappointed because here you got like 4 young guns, right? You got Ricky Fowler and Matt Wolff, who is a mini Dustin Johnson, against Rory McIlroy and Dustin Johnson, right? So you got 4 young guns, kind of grew up, at least 3 of the guys kind of grew up in the sport together through college, playing together. You could call them like the Rat Pack or the Brat Pack of golf, right? There was barely any smack talk or bullshit or shenanigans. I was so pissed. I mean, these guys were mic'd. And they would
Yeah, you
giggle
would
and
think they
they'd
would
laugh.
give it a little more than that. Yeah.
Right.
They would.
Yeah,
it
throw
was-
John Daly in next time and see what happens then.
Yeah, put John Daly and Angel
McEnroe.
Abreu,
Johnny
no,
McEnroe.
Angel
Johnny
Jimenez,
McEnroe.
the guy that smokes the big ass cigars and does that fucking weird yoga shit before he puts. Those are the guys I want to have. I
want John Daly. I want Bill Lee. I want Louis Tion. I want dirty guys to play.
No, we need 4 golfers, legit golfers. You got John Daly. That's 1. Give me John Daly.
Yeah, all day. I want to see John Daly play against himself 3 times.
Sure, that's in.
I don't even care
I'm
about
in.
that. I just want to drink with him.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, again, I know it was a charity thing. And actually it was kind of neat because at the end of the round, the last, like the skins fell, like the last, it went to 18 and then they tied and it had to go to the extra sudden death. So it's kind of neat that it still counted. And it was like, there were things that were still in the line. There's extra money that went to different charities. So that was cool.
And McElroy won, right?
But it was McElroy and Dustin Johnson. They ended up getting
That's right.
$1.85 million to the American Nurses Foundation, and then
Awesome.
$1.15 million went to the CDC Foundation on behalf of Ricky Fowler and Matt Wolff. A total of $5 million between the pledges and people donating and whatnot. A little over $5 million, or right around $5 million, was donated for the whole thing.
George, that's why you're not going to get your shit talking, okay? Because of those charities right there. The directors, the CEOs, the board of directors are all watching this, and you want someone that hasn't donated 6 cents to this golf match. You want them to be like, "You will not make this putt, you jackass." You know, like you want that. Like you're not going to get that, and in this type of charity. Now,
right.
If it's a charity for WWE, you're going to get everything under the sun. But
Or a strip club, yeah.
Yeah, like you're not going to get that. That's, and plus, how much shit talking in golf was there? Because every single shot, you have to be quiet. So you're not going to get. So Sean and I are on the tee, and there's a crowd around us. I'm not going to talk in his backswing, or I'm not going to say like, "Oh, nice shot, dickhead," because the mics are right there regardless. They're going to pick it up. I mean, those mics zoom right in on you. As much as I agree, I was like, I want to see the shit talking and all that. I would expect it more on the soccer field, than on the golf course.
So then coming up this weekend, you have...
I think you'll see a lot more of it. You'll see a lot more.
Take a sip.
Drink it all in, baby. But yes, so
this weekend you'll see exactly what you want. You'll see exactly what you want.
You expect it.
See,
it's a whole different thing, though. This past one was like strictly for raising the money, and it's.
But you got 4. Okay, so fine. So without, because I don't know Matt Wolf and how he fits into the
Yeah,
dynamic of
he won.
Fowler, Rory, and Dustin.
There he is.
But you
I
got
think it was
three
just a
of those
fourth
guys.
body.
Give me a Diet Coke.
Okay.
He won the
but you got-
NCAA. He won NCAA golf national
There he
title.
is.
last year.
Yeah, but three of those four guys have golfed regularly.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah, they're well
and
known
you can tell,
golfers for sure.
and you can tell not only do they golf regularly, but they golf probably hungover or fucked up more than you and I would ever do. And that's the only way we golf, right? These guys
Yeah.
probably do that, and they probably are still phenomenal at it. So you would have imagined that he could have said, "Hey, Fowler, 10 grand says you can't hit it out of the bunker shot, land it within 10 feet." Where was that?
I
And
think
because
that's,
of the fact that
you're
that
gonna
10
see that
grand
this
could have
weekend.
easily,
that's what this weekend's gonna be.
easily could have been
Oh, it
added
could've,
to
yeah.
the pot, and they missed a huge opportunity. Now, here's the other thing. It was also on, what was it, NBC or CBS, right? I'm wondering, like you just mentioned earlier with the sponsors, you know, in the CDC Foundation, the American Nurses Foundation, if they had them pull back on the reins because it's technically a network, you know, broadcast, right? Where this one coming up with Tiger and Phil and Peyton and Tom Brady is on cable, technically, because it's on TNT and TBS. So the restrictions are a little looser, right? But I would think if I'm golfing with four of my buddies, granted, you're right, Matt. I'm not talking in a backswing. I'm not doing anything that. But
Right.
I mean, granted, they're not going to be drinking beers on, you know, on the TV. But I'm drinking beers. I'm having a cigar. I'm shooting the shit. Like if you tee one off and it goes screwy, I'm chirping you for the whole time that we're, you know,
Yep.
going to the next tee. So where was that? And I think that amongst friends, that would be easier than amongst the foursome that you have, because Brady hates to lose. Manning hates to lose, but maybe the sneaky funniest of them all. Tiger can be a little bitch if he's losing, and
Peyton
Phil
Manning
can be a
isn't.
bit of a crybaby too. So this is not the foursome I want to have shit talking. Yet this is what I'm expecting, because this is what I missed of the guys that were friends. So I think it was a huge opportunity missed, and could have been a good thing for golf to use as a way to get people into the game from a standpoint of understanding the dynamic of golfing with good friends and the fun that can be had when you do that, regardless of the shit talking. And
I think they knew. I agree. I think they knew it was
kind of weak
there
sauce,
it
in
is.
my opinion. Yeah.
You know, but Matt, to Matty's point too, actually, to both your defenses, it was. You're right. Matt's right. You're not going to get that, especially with the charities it was going for, respectful thing. But also, I think it was okay. This is the first thing we have back. This is the first thing that we're doing right now. Everyone's gonna be watching. Do we high five? Do we do that? Like, I'm sure there was like kids' gloves. I'm sure the promoters and people who had to do with sponsorship said, okay, do what you got to do, but let's just kind of keep it like this. I know you guys want to talk some shit and have some fun, but let's keep the fuckery down to about a 10. And then next weekend, I'm expecting all four of those guys next weekend to take it from where it was here and go, no one gives a shit, and high gear it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I want?
Just go high gear it.
And just because I keep a fat stack with me all the time, I want to see Tiger roll up with this and go, I'm betting this on the fourth hole. You know what I mean? That's what I'm expecting. I don't care if it's 120, roll up in a
sets
bunch
the
of
free
ones, right? Or if it's literally a fat stack of bills, a fat stack of hundreds. I don't care what it is. I want him to go this and go third hole, closest to the pen, and just drop it in the tee
Tiger,
box.
enough women. We've had enough females on the course.
But that's what I need. Like,
This happened
that's
once
what I
before,
want.
buddy.
And the thing is, like, both
I don't know whose voice
Tiger
that was.
and Phil are gamblers, right? So that's we know that Tiger loves gambling.
You think
And
Jordan
Tom Brady
will
hates
crash the
losing.
match?
God, that'd be
Thinking that.
hilarious. That'd
Here
be
I am,
awesome.
fellas.
Yeah, I got 20 grand that Brady knocks it on for me.
MJ's
Come on.
here, motherfuckers.
So
I got 20
think one of
grand.
the
Brady
things-
hits this ball. What, Michael?
Why? I mean, why weren't they doing that? I
Pete
mean,
Rose
shit,
jumps in.
I do that now with my friends for $1. And I suck at golf, and I know I'm going to lose that $1 on the hole, but I don't care. I'll go closest to the pin for $1. I don't care. You know what I mean?
So many innuendos right now. So many innuendos right now.
But that's what I mean. Like, how did they not do that? Like, Come
I
on,
think
guys.
I think it's a kid glove thing. I think it was just it's the first real NASCAR's great. It got a lot of attention. Bundesliga soccer I didn't even know existed. So that I'm sure was really good in that country. No offense, Jude. I just think it was the first go around. Somebody told them let's tune her down a bit. But then next weekend, like I said, I think it'll be
Or
better.
they're just a bunch of squids and just don't know how to talk shit.
Oh, that
Yeah.
okay. All right, yeah, you're right.
You know?
You're right on that too.
And that's fucking sad that we literally have the 3 of the top 5 golfers are squids and they don't talk shit. Like,
Right.
come on.
They're all
Right.
I mean,
businessmen,
anybody-
man.
Yeah, but
They
it's
don't know how
anybody.
to-
Ricky Fowler. Ricky
They're the
Fowler
man
looks like
now.
he can talk some shit.
They don't know how to talk jive.
Well, he can't. He doesn't know how to wear a hat. So I mean,
Well,
how
that's
can he talk
true.
shit?
Yeah,
True.
isn't Ricky Fowler the one that dresses up like a piece of Korean candy?
Yes.
That's one way of putting it.
Yes, he does.
That's one way of putting that.
Mr. Goodaba.
Mr. Goodaba.
Mr. Goodaba.
Oh.
I'm wondering what the fan situation is going to be like with this charity event. Like, there's got to be at
I
least
don't think there's gonna be anybody.
somebody
Because
that's
it's in
gonna.
Florida, right?
Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
thought I mean I could be wrong. Don't quote me on this one. I thought they were letting people a certain percentage come in, but they had to socially distance. I don't know if that's real.
That's a good one. I haven't heard that yet, but interesting.
I mean that's just like even watching NASCAR. At the end of it, they had their pit crews. They had nobody in the stands, no one in the whatever the center of the field. No one was there, but each guy up on the like the I don't know what the hell they're called, managers, I guess. The managers up in the pit crew
Crew chief.
had their crew chiefs had their masks on, and I'm like it just.
But that's like what I was trying to say.
That's
This
a lot of
really
opinion,
before we
sorry.
started. I thought that would be the first sport to start up without fans because they're in their cars. The crew pit wears masks, or not masks, excuse me, helmets.
Yeah.
And then you have the crew chiefs that all they got to do is put on a mask and that's it. You know?
Yeah.
It's I don't know. And then they were kind of wondering, like, are the drivers going to be a little rusty? And I kind of get that if you haven't competed in a while.
Right.
But you can probably stay in somewhat shape and still have the car go 145 miles an hour. I'm pretty sure it's going to make it. Just
Yeah,
make
weight
sure
No,
loss
to
of
be
the-
honest with you definitely lost 10 to 15 miles an hour between the weight I started at COVID and then now the weight that I'm at. So that extra pounds definitely needs a little more torque to get that engine revved that high. My
put a
fat
little
ass sits in there.
horsepower in the
Yes.
Horsepower. I became a vegan during my pandemic.
So that reminds me of a
Oh.
quick random thing. You guys ever watch
Horsepower.
what the hell's the name of that movie? Down Periscope.
Oh, of course.
With
Yeah,
Fraser
he
Crane.
takes a swig of the whiskey, then he pours it in the engine.
Yeah.
Gotta open it up, get a little more RPM. Yeah.
My favorite is when he
I
puts
need
the
a little
string.
more whiskey to get me a little more RPM. Let's put it that way.
Okay. How about when he puts the string on both
Oh,
sides
yeah.
of the wall and he goes, "We'll dive. The further we go, this ocean's gonna squeeze us like an empty beer can." And you're also wondering, like, everything revolves around alcohol with the guy that is in charge of our engine. So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
maybe
Isn't that
it works
Harlan
like that in
Williams?
NASCAR. Yes, maybe that works in NASCAR. Put a little whiskey in the engines and they'll be all right.
Sends
That's a
out the
sport.
next, adds another 1,500
Drunk-
RPM.
Drunk driving NASCAR.
They call that Mario Kart?
That's true.
Dude, that's what somebody should have done was come up with live action Mario Kart. Like battle cars and shit.
They do. It's called esports. It's on now. It's actually
It's called
the only
Starro
thing on
Drive
now.
at 2 a.m.
Yeah, right.
Whee!
It's like Frogger with taxi drivers. Oh,
Hysterical.
yeah, that very much so is.
Well, yeah, we'll see what next weekend brings. I'm kind of. I mean, just for the sake of the names who are playing playing golf, I'd want to check them out. Plus,
so
the
that
long
was gonna be
weekend,
my-
so it's
that was going to
No.
kind of be my final question as we sort of wrap this topic up. Where you guys didn't watch anything live last week into this week, are you guys going to be watching anything this week? Like, so, and again, Sean, I'll start with you because you're in the top left of where I am at. Are you going to be watching the Tiger Phil, 2 or anything else, whether it be NASCAR or Bundesliga soccer or anything else beyond that? Hell Tiddlywinks competition.
Oh, is there a match
on
this
ABC?
weekend?
I don't care. Whatever it is, you're going to be watching sports going forward starting next weekend.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely check out the golf match. I've been looking forward to that for a while. They've been talking about it for like a month and a half, and then they finally set the date. So next Sunday
Right.
it is. Yeah, I think it'll be funny. I think you'll get a lot more kind of behind the scenes razzle dazzle, them talking shit to each other. You'll probably get at least one whole bet.
A little more fun,
Yeah, I mean,
think.
it's going to be a lot more laid back than the one that we just had this Sunday. I mean, I know I didn't watch it, but like what Mike was saying, I think it was the first live thing they've had in a while. They had and plus it was on that major network. So I mean, I think they had to kind of keep it kind of strict as opposed to this weekend. I think they're going to probably be a lot more casual and joking around, having fun, especially with the high profile players that are going to be playing. It's kind of be more like a fun thing, I think, than really the seriousness of raising money for a charity type thing. Even though the money is going to charity, I believe. I think it's just more of a entertainment factor than the actual golf will be.
Didn't they have a
Right.
Zoom call like 2 weeks ago too? Wasn't like a Zoom call
yeah.
where Brady, Manning was bashing Brady about the Boston?
Oh yeah.
Where they said, I wish this was played in places that they don't like you. Indy, Denver, Boston. Yeah. Hey, I mean, Peyton Manning I don't care. Peyton Manning's sneaky funny, and he's growing on me as I don't say as an actor. But he's sneaky funny, and I appreciate it. So Mike, while I got you big screen, are you going to be watching that? And Rich, I'm going to ask you the same thing after Mike. So, are you going to be watching any sports this weekend?
I've been wanting to check this golf match out for a while since it came out. I'm not a huge golf fan, huge golf guy. I can watch it. I kind of understand it. I want to check it out just for the simple fact of seeing what these 4 guys do. Of course, it's Brady. Every person in New England, if they have time on it's a Sunday, right? Have time on Sunday? They're going to
Sunday,
turn
I believe,
on.
at 1 or 2 o'clock.
There's going to be cigars and beer drink. There you go, because of Brady. We want to see Brady just in something. So I think with the little bit of the razzle dazzle of the cable networks, it'll be a little bit easier to watch, I think, than the upscale. It's like watching the Delta Animal House against the others.
The others. All right, Rich. How about yourself, Sarah? Are you going to be watching anything this weekend?
I'll watch
Sports-wise.
I'm going to watch the golf thing because I want to see Brady. So I'll check that out. If there's anything on, I might check it out.
So you're going to watch like a NASCAR or Bundesliga soccer, or just kind of stick with like
I'm going to watch soccer.
Okay.
But definitely going to check. I was just looking at it. It's on at 3 o'clock on Sunday.
Okay.
Perfect.
I mean, how can you not watch that? Like Mike said, everybody in New England wants to watch Tom Brady, especially play that freaking floating jackass Peyton Manning. Forrest Gump adds another chapter to his life.
Hey, Brady, today on a side note, they released pictures today. Brady with the first time in the Tampa Bay helmet.
Yeah.
Practicing. Looked weird. It looked fucking weird.
It was like seeing Pedro in a Phillies uniform for the first time. Or Clemens as a Blue Jay.
Or a Yankee.
Boys, it looked sexy as
Oh, I like it. It looked weird, but I like it.
George is a man.
Chef's kiss.
He looked like he was having fun with his friends.
Roof in Georgia, the ceiling in Georgia's room looks like the inside of some damn cave. Stalactites.
Exactly. All right, Mr. COVID, sir. Doctor, what?
Well, I don't know how you guys are not going to be
anything?
one of these guys and just watch the Korean baseball league.
Yeah,
5 a.m.
with sex
with all
dolls.
these cardboard cutouts.
No,
Okay.
no, hold on. A Korean team was just fined
Oh,
for using
konnichiwa.
sex dolls. They were using
Konnichiwa.
sex dolls
It was a
as
sting
as,
operation. I
oh, brilliant.
What gets me is that they all have masks on. How dirty those sex dolls.
Why
Well,
does
I mean,
every shirt
the
say
KBO.
Orchids of Asia? I don't. What am I?
Meet the Robert Kraft.
This one said sponsored by Robert Kraft. You beat me to it, dude.
So sorry, buddy. All right, let's rewind that one. Give that to
Yeah.
Rich.
One of
Rich.
those,
Love
one
it.
of those dolls have Patriots gear on. What's up with that?
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
but it's, you know what it is? It's the
Ooh,
19-0
feeding
stuff.
If you're
Yeah,
not
there
on
you go.
board with this name, Na Sung Bum, he's the DH. He went 2 for 5 against the Dinos.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Kang
the
Jin
Dinos, they got
Sung,
that kick-ass mascot.
yeah, and
I
then
have his
Kim Jun
lookie
Won.
card.
But I'm gonna watch the golf, but I do need to see. I'm not gonna wake up at 5 a.m. If anything, I would just stay up. But I
Say,
I will
who's going to
watch the
bed?
golf for sure. But I just
Okay.
needed to bring this up, and when I saw this picture, I was like, please tell me these are the cardboard cutouts.
Goddamn fantastic. That's
These
goddamn
may
fantastic.
or may not be. Again, well, like I said, I'm going to be watching. I'll watch the Bundesliga again. As again, I'm wearing a soccer shirt. Love it. I'll watch the golf. Obviously, I want to see Tom Brady like we all do. I'd like to hear the chirping. I'd like for it to be fun. I mean, I get it. You want to still win, right? As ultimate competitors, you still want to raise money for charity. I'm all for both. But I think the American people want something that can be humorous. You know, something
Right.
that can take a little levity and light all of the.
We need something.
Yeah, we need
something.
humor, right? You know, and I think that part of it, that levity, and realize, yeah, fine, maybe they're throwing around 10 grand, and maybe the network said that's a bad look because people are hurting for money, and I get that too. But if they're doing it for charity, and at least that's there in the start, I can't fault somebody for jumping in 15 minutes late to the thing and go, why are they throwing money around?
Right.
Figure it
that's
out
just
first
selfish.
before you jump. Right, but figure it out first before you jump on Twitter or Instagram or something and bash them because you are ignorant to the situation. But
What if
let
that
them do
money's
that
going
then.
to charity
But
anyway?
if you want to throw 10 grand on a hole and it closest to the pin and it's all to charity and all we put up, guess what? You just raised $40,000 for literally nothing. When it doesn't really mean a damn. It doesn't mean a damn if you're closer to the pin or not. Really, the ultimate thing is that's $40,000 that's going to go to that relief fund or go to the nurses' foundations or things like that make more of a difference than them slinging around 10 grand for a whole.
And those four guys, say what you want about. I like them all, and they're all.
Yeah.
When it boils down, they're good guys. And those four guys, they've raised, if not hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars for charities and raffles and make-a-wishes and doing this.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I'm essential too. I'm glad these are frontline. I'm glad they're getting the charities. It's awesome. It's an awesome, awesome thing. Let's have some fun with it.
Yeah.
Have some fun with the damn thing. Give us people that give. We can only do so much to make people laugh around here. We can't do it all. I want to see fun. I want to see.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to see bullshitting, grabbing a club, talking on a backswing. Get something. You're not playing for a seventh title. Give us something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is glorified mini golf with your buddies. You know, a glorified 9 holes with your buddies at your local course. You know, yeah, you're right, Sean, and you're right, Matt. You don't talk in the backswing. But if you golf with your buddies and you're having beers, having cigars,
I think if you talking
chilling,
Tiger Woods' backswing or Mickelson's, they're going to be bullshit.
No.
Even more reason to talk, though. Even more reason. If I was Peyton Manning or Brady, even more reason to bullshit. Even more.
Which one does it first?
Oh, I'm going Manning. I don't know. That's a tough one.
No, Manning would.
I don't think Peyton Manning's going to shut up the whole fucking time.
No,
he's going to talk the whole time.
Nope.
You guys know my
drinking
friend
Budweiser.
Brad Paisley?
He's going to talk about insurance.
Yeah, insurance. Yeah, exactly. And Papa John's.
Right. They're gonna have Papa John's going to be delivering to the course.
Yeah, to the course on the 8th hole. Shaq's going to bring it to him.
Outside the fence.
Papa John's got a caddy for Peyton Manning.
Yeah, right.
I really screwed the pooch dinner this time, Peyton.
Well,
want to
I
buy
think
pizza?
this is I think it's about time we wrap this up. Anything else on the on this thing, the topics we discussed, or on the Tiger thing going forward? No.
No, I
Not a heel.
just entertaining. Give me something to kind of watch. I want it to be close. Needless to say, it's I would love to see like Tiger and Phil be like, all right, back nine, it's gonna get real. You two bozos can just do you fresh start, or they switch the teams.
Yeah.
I like to see something like that, but just give me something entertaining and fun because Sundays suck.
Yeah, I just hope it carries the afternoon, takes you from 3 to maybe say 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That
You don't have
bridge
to, and you don't have to worry about what you're going to do for the 4 hours after you eat lunch and sit there and do nothing for 2 more hours.
That bridge of being hungover from Saturday is nice.
Yes.
That little.
You can lay on the couch and golf will start, and as long as it's mildly entertaining, and I assume it will be with those guys. I mean, that should bridge the gap to a nice Sunday evening.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought it was going to be mildly entertaining with the others, and I mean, the golf itself was good.
I think it's.
I mean, it was good golf. I mean,
that was more of a
was
more of a golf match where they took it.
Yeah.
I think they took it
serious,
as opposed to what's going to be this weekend, I believe.
So then, I guess my final question before I wrap it up is: who wins? Who loses? Matt, I'm going to start with you. Who wins? Who loses this weekend? Is it Tiger?
I kind of hope that Brady loses.
So you're going Brady and Phil lose. So
Brady and Phil lose. I still love Tiger. Yeah,
Okay.
Tiger and Peyton. I respect Peyton off the field. So yeah,
okay.
Tiger, Peyton.
Tiger and Peyton. Sean, who you got?
TP.
Take it, Phil and Tom.
Phil and Tommy. All right, so one for each. Mike, you're
PT.
I am Team Brady. I want to see him.
Right.
I want to see him win just to piss everybody off. I'm Team Brady.
Okay. All right. Rich.
Brady and Mickelson.
Brady and Mickelson. All right. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Not that it matters because I can't break a tie because we get an odd number anyway. I fucking hate Phil Mickelson with a passion of a fire of 1,000 suns. I'm a lefty and I should love the way he golfs. I think
he knows you're a lefty.
Golfs.
Yeah,
and I think the way he carries himself is, I just hate it. I don't know why. I never liked him. So I'm going Tiger and Peyton. I mean, I love Tommy, but Tommy should be worried about his game on the striped sidelines, as it were, as opposed to being on the curvaceous golf course. So make sure this is fun. Get out there, whack a couple of moles around and hit some squirrels. But then get your ass back inside and on that playbook, and let's get going because you got a season and a championship win.
The golfers.
And no winter rules to improve your lie.
Yeah, exactly. None of that kicking shit. And then keep it fair.
Keep it fair.
Mickelson and Brady. I feel like Tiger and Peyton is going to win because Peyton's had a lot more time to play golf than Brady has over the last couple of years.
And I think Tiger's in Phil's head too. I mean, I don't get me wrong. Phil's won the last few times. They've been out.
Well, I bet having to play with Brady is putting a lot of pressure on Mickelson. Brady loves to win, and Mickelson loves to not win.
Yeah, no shit.
That's a good point.
So I'm actually rooting just for what would be the craziest story. So if Mickelson and Brady come out to a crazy lead, and then Mickelson shits himself, and Brady yells at him on camera.
Let's go!
Giving the Josh McDaniels treatment on the 14th.
Match is over.
Phil, you win this game, you're honored. Your children are honored. Your families are honored.
When they go to the back nine, if this thing's close, I think it's gonna. You'll see Brady and Manning start to cut down on the goofing around. I think, and they're gonna start playing for.
I bet.
Yeah, if it's close,
and it's not like these guys are
on the back nine. And I don't assume they're going to shoot great scores or anything, but at the same time, I think they'll be pretty close with the way that they're going to do it.
Well, both Brady and Manning are single handicap golfers, so it's not like they suck. You know what I mean?
I think that's why I think if it's close going into the back nine, I think they're going to really turn up the heat and see who can take who down.
I say from the ninth hole to the 18th, Grunt comes out at some point.
Yeah.
Brady pins and wins the 24/7 championship. Fuck it.
Grunt makes an appearance.
He'll definitely
and wins the 24/7 championship.
Yeah. They'll either interview him or he'll come out or something. He's definitely going to be there.
Yeah, I think
brings a Gatorade bucket.
Yeah. He's got nothing better to do anyway, so he'll be there.
Yeah.
It's a celebrity shot.
He runs a post route and catches the golf ball.
He's standing on the longest drive tee or something, and he's does that Happy Gilmore swing.
with a
I can
huge
see that.
hockey
Oh.
stick putter.
Exactly.
Damn it, have
All
it.
right,
He just uses the Lombardi Trophy.
Exactly.
Tease
At
it
this
up.
point, why not?
Quick question. Do you
Yes,
think
sir.
Brady wears the Super Bowl ring to this golf match?
I think he wears
Which
6
one?
of them.
You think,
No.
well, think he wears one at least or more than one or none?
No, because if he wore one, he might as well wear 6 because Manning's got 1. Manning's actually got what, 2, right?
2.
Too, yeah.
2.
I just
So
thought of that. That
you
would be
gotta
kind
wear
of
at
funny
least
if
3.
Brady walked in and like went to shake his hand with a handful of freaking Super Bowl rings.
Now,
That would be funny.
be like, oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me shake you with this one too. He's gonna.
Yeah.
But
I'll
that's
let
only
you-
5. Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Shake this for the sake.
Gotcha.
All
Hole in
right,
one.
boys. Well, on behalf of Matt, Mike, Sean, and Rich, signing off. I am GJ saying good night. We will talk to you later. Thank you all for joining us. Again, follow us on the Armchair Sports Guys on Facebook and Instagram, armchair_guys at Twitter, the Armchair Sports Guys at gmail.com if you want us a topic to debate. We're on Spotify. We're on YouTube. We're on Google Play, soon to be on Apple. Follow us on Anchor. We've got our podcast up there as well. So like and spread the news. We'll be back. We got some fun things coming down the pipeline for all of you to enjoy, and we'll be back. So again, send us your topics. We'll check back with you later on this week, boys. Have yourselves a great night. Be safe, and
Thanks, boys.
we'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Later, guys.
Bye now.